A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a significant escalation of the ongoing trade war, President Donald Trump has sent letters to multiple countries around the globe, detailing new tariff rates that will take effect starting August 1st. The letters, which have been dispatched to 14 nations, signal a tough stance from the U.S. administration as it seeks to reshape international trade dynamics. Among the countries affected are Japan and South Korea, both of which will face a hefty 25% tariff on imports. This move marks a new chapter in the trade conflict that Trump initiated earlier this year, and it raises questions about the future of U.S. trade relations with key allies and trading partners. The letters sent by Trump not only outline the impending tariffs, but also hint at the possibility for further negotiations. However, they come with a stern warning. Any retaliatory measures from these countries will be met with an equal response from the U.S. In his communication to the leaders of Japan and South Korea, Trump stated, "If for any reason you decide to raise your tariffs, then, whatever the number you choose to raise them by, will be added onto the 25% that we charge." This aggressive posture underscores Trump's commitment to what he terms a reciprocal trade policy. The list of countries facing increased tariffs is extensive. In addition to Japan and South Korea, nations such as Tunisia, Malaysia, and Kazakhstan will see tariffs set at 25%, while South Africa and Bosnia will face a 30% tariff. The rates escalate further for other countries. Indonesia at 32%, Bangladesh and Serbia at 35%, Cambodia and Thailand at 36%, and Laos and Myanmar at a staggering 40%. These new tariffs will not be combined with previously established sector tariffs, including those on automobiles and steel and aluminum, which could further complicate trade relations. In response to the looming tariffs, South Korea has announced plans to ramp up trade negotiations with the United States, seeking mutually beneficial outcomes that would enhance key industries in both nations. Japanese Prime Minister Shigeru Ishiba has also expressed a desire to continue discussions with the U.S. in hopes of securing a bilateral trade deal that benefits both countries. Ishiba confirmed that Japan has received a proposal from the U.S. to extend trade discussions until the newly set August 1st deadline. On the domestic front, the announcement of new tariffs has already begun to ripple through financial markets. U.S. stocks experienced a decline, with the S&P 500 index dropping nearly 1%, marking its largest fall in 3 weeks. Shares of Japanese automotive giants such as Toyota and Honda saw significant declines, with Toyota down 4.1% and Honda off by 3.8% during mid-afternoon trading. The dollar also surged against both the Japanese yen and the South Korean won, indicating a volatile reaction to the tariff announcements. U.S. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent indicated that more trade announcements could be expected within the next 48 hours, suggesting a flurry of last-minute negotiations as countries scramble to secure favorable terms before the August 1st deadline. Bessent noted that his inbox was filled with offers from various nations aiming to clinch tariff deals, highlighting the urgent nature of the situation. Countries such as South Korea and Indonesia have already sent representatives to Washington, while Thailand has put forward a new trade proposal that includes zero tariffs on many U.S. goods. This shift in negotiations reflects a growing urgency among nations to avoid the steep tariff hikes threatened by the Trump administration. Interestingly, Canada appears to have been spared from the latest round of tariff hikes, as it was not included in the letters sent out by Trump. The Canadian government has been in discussions with the U.S. regarding trade agreements, and the absence of additional tariffs on Canada may indicate a different approach in negotiations with its northern neighbor. As the global economic landscape continues to shift in response to Trump's tariff policies, the implications of these new rates will likely be felt far and wide. The BRICS Association of Fast-Growing Economies, meeting in Brazil this week, has also responded to the U.S. threats, with the Kremlin stating that the group's formation is not aimed at opposing third countries. This highlights the broader geopolitical ramifications of the U.S. trade policies under Trump's administration. In conclusion, as we approach the August 1st deadline, the stakes are high. Countries are racing against the clock to negotiate terms that could mitigate the impact of the new tariffs. The outcome of these negotiations will not only affect the economies of the nations involved, but could also reshape the global trade landscape for years to come. With tensions running high and markets reacting to every announcement, it remains to be seen how this latest chapter in the trade war will unfold. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.